This morning, a tragic turn in the coronavirus outbreak, the first death from the disease here in the United States. The victim, a Washington state man in his 50s who had underlying health conditions. The CDC says it is likely community spread, and the source of the infection is still unknown. Meantime, overnight, this nursing home north of Seattle is a focus of the CDC, a team of investigators looking into the possibility of the first coronavirus outbreak in the United States.
We know we can't stop it. It's here, and it's going to be here with us in the U.S. for quite a while.
Health officials say 2 people at the facility have already tested positive for the virus, even though they had no known contact with anyone who's recently traveled to infected areas. One patient a caregiver, the other a resident.
None of these cases traveled, so our assumption is all of these cases were acquired from a person.
While authorities say 27 other residents and 25 other staff members are also being tested after showing similar symptoms. Washington's governor declaring a state of emergency, with other cases springing up across the state, including a high schooler who is in stable condition. Nationwide, at least 71 people have been diagnosed with the coronavirus, the latest in Santa Clara, California, and Cook County, Illinois. Residents scrambling to stock up at local stores. Globally, 58 countries have seen the coronavirus spread. Back home, health authorities say they expect more cases now that the tests are being administered locally, but they stress so far around 80% of those who contract the disease only have mild symptoms similar to a cough or the flu, and fatal cases usually arise from elderly patients or those with underlying health issues.
And Willie, this morning we're learning a little bit more about one other patient here in Washington state. She is a woman who worked at a United States Postal Service sorting facility just south of Seattle. We are told she is now at home recovering. This as hundreds of others across the state are being monitored for any symptoms of the disease. Willie?
All right, Gadi, Schwartz in Kirkland, Washington. Gadi, thank you very much. President Trump, meanwhile, held a rare Saturday news conference to give another update on coronavirus. He was pressed about his comments at a rally Friday night where he called coronavirus a Democratic hoax against his presidency. NBC's Hans Nichols is at the White House with more. Hans, good morning.
Good morning, Willie. President Trump was pressed to clarify his Friday night comments when he called concerns about coronavirus the Democrats' new hoax, suggesting that Democrats were inflating the threat for political advantage. Now, in that surprise press conference yesterday, the president tried to explain that the hoax he was referencing had nothing to do with the very real public health risk.
I'm not talking about what's happening here. I'm talking what they're doing. That's the hoax. That's just a continuation of the hoax, whether it's the impeachment hoax or the Russia hoax. This is what I'm talking about. Certainly not referring to this. How could anybody refer to this? This is very serious stuff.
The administration has issued new travel warnings for parts of Italy and South Korea, in addition to restrictions already in place for Iran and China. While President Trump did offer condolences to the family of the Washington state resident, the first American to die from the virus, the president's team called for calm and warned against panic. His basic message: if you're healthy and get the virus, you'll likely be fine, adding some have already recovered from it. The president will meet with executives from pharmaceutical companies tomorrow to try to head off a potential outbreak.